Hi, I'm Tiara, founder of SolidariTee, which is a fundraiser / campaign which sells shirts designed by refugees and gives all the money to advocates abroad.
Tiara, our founder, has done some really amazing work over the last year with advocates abroad and realised the real need for free legal aid for refugees in these camps who are losing their lives unnecessarily because they just don't have access to the aid that they deserve and that they have the right to have.
I think the main difference about SolidariTee is that it's not just about the money. It is in so many ways about raising awareness and actually having people talk about the refugee crisis. And I think that's particularly important now, given the fact that it's not covered as much in the media anymore, and it's basically not treated as a problem.
The design is based on a map that an Afghan man drew in a camp in Chios during one of his sessions with an advocates abroad lawyer. And this map illustrates very important geographical locations in his life. For example, where he works, where his son was born, but crucially where he was tortured by the Taliban. And Tiara took this piece of paper home later that evening so she could do some more work on it. And she describes to me just feeling the very weight of this man's life story just in her very hands, just within those very few strokes of ink on that very scrap piece of paper.
So it's actually very common to be dealing with torture victims in the camps. So there was this one man we were working with who had actually been disabled for life from the torture he had suffered. He had to walk on a crutch and he couldn't sit down properly, he couldn't eat properly, just his entire life had been ruined by it really. And he had been captured by the Taliban for no reason other than being a soldier, so it's really quite indiscriminate. And actually it's from him that the designs come from, that you'll see on the shirts, and from his son, that the designs on the tote bags come from.
So the design is based on a poem that the man and his son drew during one of the sessions when the son was really bored. And it's a poem about growing up and finding a place in the world. Just as what is raw is cooked, boiling, boiling, I became myself, trying, just as night falls on the streets of the taverns. I went to a different world, the drinks, drunken. I will not return until my soul is built, until my attributes can shine in the glint of your eye, but from everyone covered.